Hi, and welcome to Congo Children's Corner. I'm Kim,
And I'm Quadia.
and we are so excited that you joined us tonight and very excited about our show tonight.
Yes.
Starting off with beautiful brown ladies.
Isn't that right, though? Yes.
All right, so welcome.
Hi.
Hi. All right, so tell us who you are, what we've got going, and show us everything. From the
Everything?
books to the t-shirts.
And then can I start reading?
And then you can read.
And then we'll have our reader. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so my name is Danae Jacobs, and I'm one of the authors of I Love Your Brown. And with me today is...
Jada Jacobs, and that's me.
Hey.
What's your name?
My name is Bella Noel Chase.
There we go.
Very
All
nice.
three. All three. And I'm Atia Chase, co-author of I Love Your Brown.
All right. All right, so tell us about I Love Your Brown, what inspired you, and how we got it all together. So go ahead.
All right, it's you.
So, Bella, last year we were in the room reading a book over the summer, and her little hand fell upon mine, and she noticed the color difference. And she said, "Mommy, I want to be peach." And, as a mother, that kind of breaks your heart. It's like, am I not doing enough? To let you know
Right.
that you have this beautiful skin.
Yes, I do.
Love the skin that you were in. And, I prayed, like, Lord, help me, what I'm supposed to say. And the first thing that came to mind was, "No, Bella, I love your brown." And so that kind of just stuck. And I knew that there were lots and lots of Bellas in the world. As you can see, she's very energetic, and her personality is very radiant. But at the same time, she had all of those brown abilities, but wasn't really liking all of those things that were packaged inside of her. So I called my good friend Danae, and I said, "Hey, D, we got to do something. I want to do something for the brown girls. I want to do a book. I know I want pictures and words." And she was like, "Great, go for it." And I was looking for her to kind of help me out, and she was like, "You got that?" So we just kind of, let that marinate a little bit. And then around November of last year, she gave me a call and was like, "I got it. Do you still want to do this?" And we just put it together, and now it's I Love Your Brown.
Okay, now y'all make that sound real. And just put it together. So tell me what the process.
yes.
Okay, so when Atia called me, she knew that I was into girl work and girl empowerment, so she was like, "Okay, we got to do something." I'm like, "You're right, we do," and I have no idea what that looks like. So some time had passed, and what I'm learning about being a mother with both of us having young girls is that there's usually a moment that happens that you then feel you can speak to something. Like, I couldn't speak to it because I didn't necessarily have that experience, but I understood where she was coming from, and I did think it was important. So when November happened, Jada had gotten into gymnastics, and I know you know all about that, and we were looking at her and watching her excel in a sport where she was underrepresented. And although we have Gabby and Simone on this big platform, where she was at her local level, there weren't many brown girls there. So being in that moment with her, I think awakened some emotions in me that I didn't even really know existed. So this is exactly how it happened. I went home and I fell asleep, and I woke up in the middle of the night with all these words. And I hadn't written anything since I was like 17 years old in high school. So I knew that it was this idea of having this little person that kind of inspired and awakened this moment in me. And I remembered immediately thinking of Atia because this is what she was talking about. This was the message she wanted us to give to little brown girls. So immediately, I think the next morning we connected. A few days later, we were collaborating. Atia was editing. The way that it happened was so ordained. Not to use such a deep word, but it's nothing else that comes to mind. I called her, and she had already been looking on Facebook for little girls to model, but had no idea why she needed models. And I knew that we wanted, so like it just all started to line up immediately. And this was November. In December, we were sitting down with a publishing company. By March, we had a book in our hands.
All right.
So it just happened so expeditiously. We couldn't even have planned it or prepared it even. In the book, when you see snow shots, we were the night before praying like, "God, don't let it snow, don't let it snow," because we thought that models and moms weren't going to come. Everyone that's in the book volunteered for the process. It snowed, and the snow made the shots look that much better. So it was almost as if God said, "This is not even your thing. I'm going to canvas this the way that I want it and make it the book I wanted." Because honestly, we both will admit that when we look at the book, it wasn't what we thought the book was going to be.
Not at all. And the fact that parents trusted us so much because we had no clue what we were doing.
No clue.
We didn't know. Just come. We're taking pictures. We got some words. We're taking pictures. And they, people believed in us. And I mean, we believed in ourselves, but we had no clue. When I say this is like a faith thing, you're just kind of walking in the dark and you don't even see the stairs. You just know that this is something that I want to do and I'm just going to go with it.
Right.
So we went with it and it turned out into this beautiful project.
Yes.
This beautiful book, and it also became a t-shirt line too.
All in 6 months.
Yes.
We had the most amazing photographer. We have to give her credit, Sabrina Thompson.
Okay.
She happens to be the
Yes.
video cinematographer for Hillary Clinton at the moment.
Okay.
And that happened through the process we were working with her. So after she took our photos, she goes, hey guys, let me know what you want to edit because I'm about to take on this big gig. And it's like, okay. So we're like sitting down a couple of nights, like, we got to get these pictures of Sabrina. She's going to be with Hillary. We got to get these. So she's doing awesome things, but it was such an amazing opportunity to work with someone that was so professional.
No, yes, I think we've left our audience
Oh.
captivated long
One
enough. We
to
want
see
to
the
see
book.
the book.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Yes.
So here is the book.
And let us know if we want to purchase the book. How
could
do we
find it.
purchase the book?
So we have a website, it's iloveyourbrown.com. And when you come to our homepage, there's links for both amazon.com and google.com where you could click on the links to purchase the book. So
Give our audience a preview, please.
awesome. And one thing you'll find, we'll have Jada read a page for us really quick. But what's so great about the book is really what's in the back. So we'll save that to right after Jada reads. All right, are you ready to read this page?
I love you with the
Purist.
purest of loveliest
Talk a little louder.
and this village of beautiful black kings and queens
Salute you.
salute you as you travel on.
Thank you.
Now show them the picture.
I know.
Go, Jada.
I know.
This is one of our favorite shots in the book. We shot all the photos, half at the Buena Vista Mansion and the other half in New York City. And our favorite page, I think Atia and I, and most women we read this to, women are like, yes, this page is the most important page.
Yes.
So remember your biggest competition is you. It is not the brown girl standing next to you. Practice being your sister's keeper, not just for brown girls, but for all girls.
And that is our favorite line here at Congo
Isn't
Children's
it
Corner.
though?
Yes.
Yes.
This is our favorite page. And then Atia and I really wanted this book to be interactive, and we sat down one night and we were coming up with all kinds of ideas. Everything happened in one night. And Atia's funny because like after 9 o'clock, the night becomes tomorrow. So she goes, Danae, it's tomorrow. we gotta wrap this up, it's tomorrow. So in the back of the book, as it was turning into tomorrow, we put in what we call the Brown Cutie Guide, where a young lady could post a picture of herself so that every little girl's image becomes a part of the book, not just the girls who were fortunate enough to actually model in the book. And then right before that is the Brown Cutie Guide. And this is a place that we find super duper important because we know that every single person's gonna have a bad day. So my Brown Cutie Guide is what I'm gonna use to encourage me when I'm feeling like today sucks and I'm not sure how amazing I am, but I'm gonna read this to remember just how great I am and how great I felt on my best of days.
Okay.
And then next to that, a mom or a loved one is able to write their personal love letter to their daughter or to the person that they gave this book to. We think that's super important because we consider the poem of I Love Your Brown our love letter to our daughters. So we want everyone to be able to have an opportunity to write their individualized love letter to their daughters. That's the book.
All right. And how much is the book?
The soft cover is $23.95 and the hard is $31.95. We really worked with our publishers to bring the price down, but colored pages.
Yes.
And what we love about the book is although it isn't something, although it is a little on the higher end, it's a keepsake. It's something a girl
Definitely
will
a
have with her
keepsake.
for a lifetime. Like going to college, this should be the book that you
Yes.
take with you.
That's it.
So it's,
And there's the electronic copy as well. That's $8.99. You can get
Okay.
that one.
yep,
Awesome.
If you like
Y'all
to carry
have
it with
covered
you.
all of the
That's it.
mediums, have you not?
we tried.
Now, please talk to us about the T-shirts as well.
Yes.
So Bella is wearing a T-shirt that says "Tough as a tutu." That's one of the lines in the poem. And like you said, when you saw this shirt, you said, "I'm tough as a tutu as well." Tutus are just so pretty, right?
That's
and
it.
then you have this toughness about. If you could think of a girl with a tutu on, with some Converse or some
Tough as a
combat boots.
That's it.
Because that's what we are. We're resilient, you know, and
Yes.
we're pretty
My
tough
mom
as
got me
women.
this So I can,
We bought you this so that you could wear it here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so we're resilient. We're pretty strong, and you know, we just carry the world on our backs.
Yes.
And, you know, we need to celebrate and appreciate that. Jada has on a shirt that says, respect my brown.
Yes.
As Bella, you know, was kind of like, Mom, I want to be peach. She didn't like her shade of brown. You know, we have this thing called relational aggression that goes on between brown girls where we're always at odds with another brown girl. Oh, she thinks she cute, and you know, she thinks she this and she thinks she that. But what you really do is you like something in her. You see something in her. Instead of celebrating it, you go and you're combative with it. You know, it's like, oh, she thinks she's cute. So you get mad at her for having something that you actually want. And so this Respect My Brown, we have it for guys and for girls because we know of the issues that are going on in our community now and in our world, which is terrible. And this shirt speaks volumes, like respect my shade, respect my hue, respect everything that comes with me. So that's for girls and for boys as well.
And the t-shirts are at the website as well?
So the t-shirts haven't made their way to the website. We did our first fashion show when we launched at the DCM, and we're gonna have them up by the time we do our second show, which will be in New York on September 22nd.
Awesome.
right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. The shirts will be up by then. It's a 15 t-shirt line, and it's tons of quotes. So we're just figuring out the best way to image them before we completely release them. But they will be available if you contact us through the website.
Yeah. All right.
And they come in adult sizes as well.
Of
So it's
course.
not just
my
for
next
children, but it's also for adults as well.
Yes.
All right.
Now we do want to hear from your lovely little ladies who inspired I Love Your Brown. So Miss Bella, your mommy was singing your praises. What activities are you? Yes, she was. What activities are you involved in? Because it sounds like you have a pretty busy schedule.
So what are some things you do?
I like to swim. I like to swim.
You do that.
I
What
like
else
to
do you do?
I like to do ballet, and I like to do soccer, and I like to gymnastics.
Perform.
Perform.
Yeah. This is a performance.
I don't like it really much because I'm hungry.
Oh, okay. We'll
Okay.
get into that in a little bit.
Thank you, Bella.
Yes.
Yes.
And you are an awesome gymnast.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did ballet.
And you do
And
ballet.
ballet. All right.
I
what
like
do you
to
like
do
about-
gymnastics at my home too.
And,
Oh,
I
very
help her
good.
with it.
Isn't that nice? That's right.
and your mommy posts on Facebook all of your awards and accolades. How does that feel?
Good. We won first place every time.
Every
time. Don't wonder about that every time.
Did you have a good time with gymnastics? You were there just now, right? Today?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of
Yes.
gymnastics?
The bar.
You like
The
the
bar.
bars.
Okay.
Yes. And it's too funny that you mentioned Simone Biles
Yeah.
because I am rooting for her. She is like my personal Shira.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm teaching for the
Okay. You can tell.
Yeah, you can share
Yes,
with us.
go
We
ahead,
want to
tell.
talk.
and I am on preteen for level 4.
All right. Congratulations. Yay. All right, moms. And summertime's here. So do you stay that busy when school starts?
Are you still going to be doing gymnastics when school starts?
Yes.
Of course, huh?
And no more camp.
No more camp.
Oh. So right now you're at gymnastics camp?
No.
Which camp?
Cedar Lane.
All right. What's some of the fun things from camp?
We go to the pool, we have ice cream, and we go on field trips.
All right.
And I have a field trip tomorrow.
All right. What's your field trip tomorrow? Where are you going?
What's it called again?
It's a museum in
What?
Franklin.
Institute.
Oh, I
love the Franklin Institute.
I got to walk inside of a giant heart.
Yes, that's so much
I
fun.
ran through because I was scared.
Oh,
Tomorrow you won't be scared.
that's right.
That's
No.
right.
You'll
So
be
much
fearless.
fun. That's it.
Yes.
thing I'm scared of is sharks.
Oh, that's a good thing to be afraid of.
sharks.
That's right. That's right.
Me too, Bella.
All
And
right.
lions.
All right. So one more time
really
for it's a very easy website, but let's give us everyone the website because we really want to encourage everyone to purchase the book.
Yes.
Awesome. So the website is iloveyourbrown.com. We also have a Facebook and Instagram page, so we're looking for more friends and likes, so please join us there as well. And of course, like I said, when you get to the website, there are links to purchase the book either on Amazon or barnesandnoble.com. So the book is available, and we'd love to hear your feedback on your experience with sharing it with the girls in your life. I think Atia would agree. That's one of the best parts, is hearing other people's stories of how their little girls connected to the story.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I salute you and I thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Because when I saw it on Facebook, I was just absolutely amazed, and I was just like, they are out there doing great things for our young women, and that is that's why Cousin Kim created the show.
That's right.
Because
So
we know
can,
that girls run the world.
Thank y'all.
Well, I want to show all youth in their greatness.
Yes.
And you know, and it's so nice that I wanted you to tell your story so other people can know, hey, maybe I can put something like this together. I have an idea, and we can, as you say, as young sisters together, collaborate.
Yes.
We don't
Yes.
always have to say, oh no, I want it my way. Well, hey, I know somebody else who will help me get through this. And I thought that was so great that when it came to you, you were like, I'm calling. I'll have that. Let me call.
Right.
So it's good to be able to share. We need more sharing love. And we find that that's what makes women great, because once we have that in our system, it really makes you healthier, believe it or not. So when that sister partner, you're a healthier person. So let's keep it rolling.
Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're so welcome. We appreciate you coming. All right, everyone, that was the first part of fun. Please stand by. We'll be right back with more.
So on the last segment, you heard us talking about Simone Biles. She is on her way to the 2016 Olympics in Rio, and she is just absolutely amazing. She is doing what no other athlete has done before. She is the all-around champion in both the floor and the bars. So we have a few videos that we want to share, and I would definitely advise you to Google Simone, S-I-M-O-N-E, Biles, B-I-L-E-S, because you will just be amazed and taken away. It's like she's flying through the air. Please enjoy.
Officially, a spot on the team. The all-around winner is a guaranteed trip to the Olympic Games, and the selection committee in just a few minutes is going to pick the 4 who complete Team USA, and it's happening tonight.
Night 1, she had a little mistake on this skill. Not tonight.
This coming up right here, relatively new skill, front flip with a half. Watch her look at the beam.
Wow.
That's shocking. She struggled with consistency on that early when she started doing it, but has been so much better on it as of late. Ooh, a little bit off again. Big dismount right here.
And welcome back to Congo Children's Corner. Our next guest needs really no introduction. I believe the city of Wilmington knows this man very well, and he's here to tell us all about the exciting things that he has going on. So without further ado, my main man, Duffy.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for that great introduction, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I apologize for my tardiness. You know, you're a principal, so you know how it is. I don't want to get in trouble, so I apologize, you know.
We appreciate that. So tell us what's going on, man. What's going on?
Hey, man, it's that time of the year. It's a busy time of the year for us. You know, we just started our basketball league for high school boys and girls. So we have a boys league, ages 15 to 17-year-olds, over at the Powell Center on North Market Street. This was our 3rd week this past Monday. We had some of the best talent in Delaware playing. It was a free league. Now we all the teams are filled. We have a waiting list of like 35 kids waiting to play. So And not just as a basketball league, they have to go to attend a workshop before they play.
Okay.
You know, just yesterday, AIDS Delaware, Frank Hawkins came in and talked about HIV and HIV, prevention of HIV and abstinence. So I thought that was very good. And I think our kids really need to know some of these things, some of these workshops and resources that we have. So it's very important that we show them a better way, other ways other than basketball. So for us, the educational workshop is important. And our girls' league is over at Frames Boys and Girls Club, so that's on Monday nights as well. So I'm going back and forth on Monday, back and forth. You might see me over at the Powell Center for like an hour and a half. Then another hour and a half, I'm going over to Frames Boys and Girls Club. So, and we have 6 teams over there, and we have about 55 girls playing. And so we do have room for some more girls in that league. So it's great competition as well. We have some of the best coaches that's coaching in the league, some of the great league coordinators, the best league coordinators in the game. So I really want to say thank you to them, the coaches and the volunteer league coordinators, and who spend countless hours away from the family doing a lot of this coaching, mentoring, and showing these kids a better life. So for us, man, it's about always trying to tell the kids be a student first, student athlete, not athlete student. So we're just trying to prepare them for the future, man.
I noticed that you talked a lot about the workshops, some workshops that are incorporated with them actually doing that. How do you come up with the workshops, or how do you decide what to do with that?
We try to find things that's related, that's going on in the world today, and like topics, like is especially anger. That's one of the things we're working on, how to control your anger, and also time management, because and that's me too, right? Time management, time management. So things like that. So we just figure out what's going on in the world, and we try to implement it that way, man. So basically, also we get feedback from our coaches too. What do you think will be good? Like we talk about college prep, getting ready, SAT prep, and all that stuff. So getting ready for college, things.
That's real good.
And can you tell us a little bit about the programming that's available during the school year?
Yes, our ambassador program is we go from September to July. Actually, we got 2 more weeks in July, then we're done for the summer. It's our ambassador program. It's with kids ages 12 to 17-year-olds, and they come in 6th grade and they go away to 12th grade. We focus on education, life skills, decision making, job readiness, college readiness, prevention of drugs, prevention of alcohol, prevention of gangs, financial literacy, and etiquette. How do we do that? We meet with the kids on Mondays and Wednesday nights throughout the school year, and we have an evidence-based curriculum. It's called the Phoenix curriculum that that is known, and it's known all over the world. For the resources that it have and the ability to save kids' lives. So with that curriculum, we implement that, and that's a great thing to help us save some kids. So also the kids are required to do community service projects too once a month. So we work with the Sunday Breakfast Mission, Ronald McDonald House, Food Bank of Delaware. We help with walks and that like the AIDS walk. We also do community cleanups as well.
Okay. And what are some of the successes that you've experienced with your ambassadors?
Oh man, we have a lot of success so
Yes.
far. One of the things I do want to say, what makes us different from other organizations, is that we work 24 hours a day.
I know that's
We
right.
hands-on, we go to court with them, we go to visit them at home, we visit them in school. If a parent calls in the middle of the night and is having an issue with their kid, I get up and try to figure out what the issue is. The kid ran away, I try to find the kid. Also, we have a parent advisory group. So we get our parents involved as well, and that's why we can have the success that we have, is because we can work on this kid all day long, give him the structure that he needs. If he goes back home, there's no structure. That defeats the purpose. So what we try to do is, what we do is we work with the kids. Whatever we teach the kids, we teach the adults as well. And and hopefully, and my charge to them is at least twice a month, sit down at the dinner table and talk to your son and daughter about what's going on. We can't, and I can't say do it every night, because that's not
no longer realistic.
We don't do that anymore, but at least do it 2 times a month, and maybe see where it can grow with the communication, trying to get that bond back. So with our success, we just had 4 kids graduate from our program, and man, it's a wonderful thing. I'm proud dad. So I have 4 kids. 1 graduated from Mount Pleasant, 1 graduated from Howard, 1 graduated from I can't even think
Del
of it.
Paso?
You know, Dickerson.
Dickinson, okay.
Yeah, and then the other one from Howard. I already
Awesome.
say Howard, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So two from
Two
Howard.
from Howard,
That's
yes.
right. Yeah.
Go Wildcats, go.
Yeah. So with the 4 kids that graduated, 3 of them are going to college.
Yeah.
So one's going to Dell State, one's going to UMES, Maryland Eastern Shore. That one's going to Dell Tech. And then the 4th kid, he has a job already, so lined up, and so that's a good thing. You see these kids that come in hopeless and no sense of direction, where now by the time they leave us, they have a sense of direction where they're going. They're hopeful now. So
That's really good.
Yeah.
I heard you talk a lot about parents and trying to get parents involved. Do you find that they really take advantage of this opportunity? Or?
Yes, it was a struggle at first, but now I think parents are taking advantage of it because they know I'm not playing. In order for your son or daughter to stay in the program, you got to be committed. Because one of the things I always tell the parents is, you always want to fuss and cuss at everybody, but you got to be active. You just can't be active from the distance. You got to go to the school meetings. You got to go to the Duffy Hope meetings. You got to go to the doctor's appointments. You got to be more active in your son's and daughter's life, and you got to see what's going on. You go to school. You go to the school and you want to snap, but you don't go there and see what's going on. Sit at the table and figure out what's going on, especially when our kids, have these IEP meetings, these behavior meetings, things like that. They stay away. As a principal, it's hard to try. They live right across the street. They won't even come to a meeting. They always got every excuse in the book. So I make sure they, we provide them with a ride if they need that. We also provide them with an advocate to help them understand what the services that your son or daughter will get if they have an IEP or a 504 plan. So.
And I definitely, I was gonna say, I definitely commend you on that, because a lot of parents aren't aware of exactly, like you said, what's going on in schools, and you being an advocate for them, or being able to put them in position with people who are advocates, is definitely gonna make a difference in their child's life, because without that parental support, not that they won't be successful, but the chances are greater when they are a part of that whole process and actively involved in that.
Absolutely, and I commend you on, doing a great job at Bancroft, man.
Yes.
Working with, you work with that population, the parents and the kids on that level, man, because now you got to start at younger, younger and younger now, and catch them, man, because by the time they get to me, it's really,
Right.
And I want to hear from both of you gentlemen how important it is that fathers, whether the parents are together or not, show up for these meetings as well, because administrators take a different position when they see the fathers and the children's being active participants in the children's lives.
Yeah, it's just very important for the fathers being our kids' life, not just for school, but just in personal life for the kids. And I just think, it's always important to have your father in your life, because especially young men need their fathers, and also young ladies too. But young men more than young ladies, because it's something about a man can show a young boy what to do, how to grow up, how to do certain things. A woman can't show a young man how to do certain things, just like a man can't show a young lady how to do certain things. So I think it's very important that we need our men in our kids' life. So if you hear me, please, if you haven't seen your son, please set some time up to spend time with your son and just talk to him. Say you're sorry for not being in his life. Go back and, try to rekindle that relationship, because that's important, man.
Yes.
I just watch my daughter's face every morning knowing that I'm taking her to school. That means a lot to her, just taking her to school every morning. And, that's just the little things, and for fathers, you always say you don't have no money. Sometimes it don't cost anything.
That's right.
Right there, that don't cost me anything to take my daughter to school. That's right. So it's important to be in your kid's life. And that's why I say, not just with my own kids, but when I see with the kids that I'm working with, is, when they see me show up at certain things, like when they act up in school and they call me, and they can't control them, but when I come, they just...
Different response.
That's right.
Different response. And, not to take away from the women also, I think they're doing an excellent job, but it's just something how different a child responds to just a male. Just in general. And I found just a lot of success just being a male principal. I've just been able to be successful just because the students just respond differently as they would if it were in a different environment. But I agree with what you're saying. It's just having that male presence there you don't even have to be the physical father. I mean, if you're an uncle or a grandfather, just a male support in the child's life, I mean, that's critically important for them to be successful because they need that balance. They need that male and female balance. They need both of them. And if the father's not available, I mean, any male that's able to step up there, like yourself, with the things that you're doing, definitely will be beneficial to them.
I agree.
And I think, you know, you hit on it, it's like, you know, uncle, you know, cousin, somebody.
Right.
And I think that's what we're lacking too, is more men to step up and be role models, you know, help out. You know, everybody don't have time, they don't want to do it, but we're losing our young people, especially our young black men. We're losing them, and they have no guidance. So we need to, you know, come behind our desk or, you know, do whatever we need to do to save our young people. Just help out. See where you can help out. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be Duffy's Hope, but go somewhere and help out. You know, they say, you know, use that Bangkok, go down there and help some of them kids out. You know, they need fathers. You know, right now everybody needs fathers, man. I tell you.
Yeah. Now I'm curious, how did Duffy's Hope get started?
Well, he started actually. But actually, you know, it was something way back. I'm telling my age now. Now, back in 1998, I just decided, I came home from playing basketball overseas. I was home on a break, and I wanted to do something different. I seen that it was starting to be a disconnect with the community, especially with fathers not being around. And I just remember having mentors who helped me out, like Norman Oliver, Rashid Mustafa, Mr. Pritchard, Judge Farnan, Coach Lee, Coach Heyman, these folks who helped me out. So I was like, well, let me see what I can do to try to, yeah, threw me off, right? Let me see what I can do to try to do my part in the community, you know, see if I can try to do a mentoring program. But I didn't know what I was doing in 1998. It was called Duffy Production. That sounded like music, right? I was trying to be a manager at one point, you know, so then in like 99, they went to Duffy Foundation. Then it was like, oh man, people started asking me for money. I was like, it seemed like I got a lot of money. I found that. I said, oh no, so I got to change. So I sat down with Beverly, my Bev Bell, and Beverly Bell, and I told her what I was wanting to do, and I was serious about it. So we got some other people around the table, Ray Rose and Sharon Wright, and we just sat and talked, and we structured Duffy's Hope. And Ms. Paulette was our attorney at the time, and she came, did all the bylaws, everything, and we came up with Duffy's Hope. Wow. And, you know, hoping to help change the life of young people. Yeah. And so in 2002, we became officially a nonprofit. So that's how we came with Duffy's Hope.
That's great.
Wow, that's awesome.
With that. So
and,
I was going to say, speaking of Duffy's Hope, we got some things that are getting ready to happen coming up here shortly.
Oh, so. Yeah. You know, it's that time of year. It's the, the biggest thing that happens in Delaware is the Duffy Hope Celebrity Basketball Game, 14th annual Celebrity Basketball Game, August the 6th. That's a Saturday at the Bob Carpenter Center on the campus of the University of Delaware, man. This is our biggest fundraiser of the year. You know, we ask people to come out and be entertained, have fun, but also, you know, enjoy themselves and also support the cause. You know, it's really not about the celebrities, even though that's the carrot to get people there, but it's about the young people that we serve. It's about supporting them, giving them an opportunity, because one thing I didn't mention, all our programs are free. I don't charge the kids anything. For the basketball league to the ambassador program, I don't charge them anything. And we go on field trips in the ambassador program, educational and recreational field trips. We don't charge them anything. So this fundraiser help offset some of the costs so we can keep the programs free. And that's why it's important that we get people in the stands, in them seats, and support the cause. You know, everybody, you know, always, can I get free tickets? Can I get this? Can I get that? Like, come on, you know?
Right.
We got to do better. You know, we always want something for young people, but we don't want to support them. Yeah. So here's an opportunity to show that you support not just Duffy's Hope, but young people in the community. Because what you can do is you can buy tickets and donate. If you can't make it, buy some tickets and donate it to some kids or to an organization who can't afford to take kids. So this is how you can help and support. Do your part in the community. You know, ticket price is only $20. You know, we had two sales. We had a $10 sale back in July 2nd, and then we had a $15 sale last Friday. And you know, the $10 sale did well. The $15 sales didn't do too well. So now it's no more sales. So everything is straight $20. So So, you know, but if you have a group of 10 or more, it's $18.
Okay.
We do have VIP, which is $100, and that includes floor seats, and that's also include a private meet and greet with the celebrities.
Okay. And who are the celebrities?
Oh, okay.
This
Let's
is
see.
exciting.
No, Butch or Ingram. Nah, so we have Tanny Broner from the Globetrotters. She's the second female to ever play the Globetrotters.
Oh.
We had Wesley Jonathan. You know, people remember Sweetness from Road Bounce. He also just finished up the series with Soul Man, and he also has another movie that just released in a couple weeks. Lance Gross, which is Ladies Man. Everybody remember Tyler Perry and all these some other movies. Yeah, Monet Davis, the young lady.
That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, the young lady that took the world by storm
Yes.
in the Little League. You also have Rob Terry, who's he plays Dre on Power. You know, and that comes out. That starts
The Walk.
Yeah, next week. So
Yeah. That's right.
We just added Tammy Rowland from Basketball Wives, and her daughter Jazz will perform at halftime. So, and we added some more people too as we speak. And I was just sitting here trying to close some things out and add some more people. So it's an exciting time for us. So we definitely looking forward to it. You know, it's not just a basketball game; it's a production because you're gonna be entertained. You're gonna be come in empty-handed. You might leave with like a gift card, a TV.
Awesome.
There's all type of prizes. We got vendors, so you can get some resource information. You also can buy some books or jewelry, any type of things you might say.
And where do we buy tickets, Duffy?
Right.
You can buy tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Okay.
You can also get them at the box office, UD's box office, or you can get them at Duffy's Hope office as well, or you can go
where's the office located?
At 100 West 10th Street in the Community Service Building, and then you can also get tickets from any sneaker villa in Delaware, and you can get them in two sneaker villas in Philadelphia, both of them on Chestnut Street, one on 14th and the other on 12th and Chestnut.
So there's no excuse for
No
not
excuse.
being able to get a ticket.
No excuse. And the thing about it also too, before the celebrity game, we had the high school all-star game from the basketball leagues I have in the summer. We have all-star game, so the girls play first at 5, and then the boys will play right after that.
That's awesome. We have to have some of those students come on the show as well. Some of those student athletes,
Yes, student athletes. Right,
come
definitely.
on the show as well.
So for more information, you can go to our website, Duffy'sHopeInc.org, or go to social media, or any of our social media outlets, Duffy's Hope, or call us at 302-652-3532.
All right. Well, I want to salute you, Duffy, for all your hard work and efforts in the community. Just like those elders supported you, you too are an inspiration to a lot of young people. And I'm sure 20, 30 years from now, they're going to say, you know what, Mr. Duffy believed in me, and that's why I am where I am today. And that's a good thing. You too, Principal Ingram.
I think I remember him.
They're going to
remember both you gentlemen.
Yeah. So just to make sure you guys get your tickets,
Yes.
We got Kim just walked in. She said she's gonna buy 50 tickets, so somebody got to top her. We having a contest. Who can sell the most tickets, or who can buy the most tickets as well.
That's right.
Well, thank you, Kim, for that commitment.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming on, and we appreciate you watching
Yes.
this Congo Children's Corner this last hour. We look forward to seeing you again next week.